Now, John, we're going to look at some significant meetings with individuals or persons that had influence upon your direction into poetry.
Well, not all significant people can be named. I didn't read only at the City Lights bookstore. I'd never read in a public surrounding at the City Lights bookstore. It was get-togethers in the basement rooms where Ferlinghetti or She Murao or whoever else happened to be there and here would drop a comment. I did much more reading in the coffee houses in the area where I might say my name and somebody might remember it, but they didn't introduce themselves. Yet they were teachers just as well as the published poets that I dealt with at City Lights. And they let me know when I wrote good poetry. They let me know when the poetry that I read made them feel what I had felt when I wrote it. There was a feedback situation. It's like getting your microphone too close in front of the speaker and you get this squeal that builds and builds and builds. And you can't always move the microphone away, so you have to live with it. You have to understand what it's telling you. And when the emotion coming back at you from the audience is such that it lifts you up off the ground, you know you've written a good poem. But I heard many, many good readers. I heard people from many different persuasions of philosophy, from many different religious backgrounds. And my universe became a very different and very interesting place. Drink. This is the wine of sober truth, the blood of a higher saint than I. Blood not of a tree-hung corpse that later walked claiming to live, but of one who did not die to succeed, who was not crucified to exemplify, but who walked living through streets and talked, giving more than fact to those who would hear, who showed himself to those who would see as one who knew truth. Eat. This is the bread of undying hunger, the flesh of a greater poet than I. Flesh not of a garret-dwelling starveling whose words were sung by 1,000 drunken mouths, but of one who heard his meanings echoed on the reverent lips of those who accepted the wisdom of his further vision, who dared as he to see more than words express, who learned from his example to know themselves, to love themselves, who found in their hearts, the hearts of all men, the heart of God, the heart of existence, the kingdom created by the power which sprang from the glory, which was love. As it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world with infinite ends. Infinite means. Infinite means without end, without beginning. Beginning is end, yin is yang, alpha is omega, within is without. Without words can meaning be? See what I mean? Then take. eat, drink. Appetizing, isn't it? Hungry? Walk faster, Arjuna. Walk faster.